Hi friends, and welcome back to my channel, Leila's Lovely Life. I am Leila, and today I have my March home fragrance empties to share with you guys. So it's raining outside today, which is a blessing. It hasn't rained in a long time, and so my dogs are inside, and wherever I am, Max has to be. So of course I told him to get out of the room. So what does he do? He goes into the kitchen and he starts eating. So that's the noise you're hearing. It's Max eating. I apologize. But what are you gonna do? I'm gonna show you the little bits of like home fragrance that are not candle or wax. And then I will get started on my candles and wax. So the first thing I have to share with you is a Mrs. Meyer's Clean Day Iowa Pine Scented Dish Soap. Now, if you've been watching my empties for a while, you know that I am not a fan of Mrs. Meyer's dish soap. It doesn't clean very well, in my opinion, and it's overpriced. So while the scent is nice, I wouldn't repurchase this. Something I would, and I purchase the Mrs. Meyer's from Grove. So I haven't ever left my link down in the description box below, but if you want to help support me and my channel, and you're not already subscribed to Grove, I do recommend them. At first I was skeptical, and you guys know I'm very frugal. If I don't like something, I will tell you, and I don't recommend much. So I got this Grove Soothing Rosemary and Lavender Bar Soap, and first of all, I love the simple illustration, and that's originally why I saved this box. I just find this simple type of illustration very soothing and calming. But I also wanted to share with you guys that this is like a $5 hand soap, which is a lot of money in my opinion for soap. And so I think it's overpriced, but it's wonderful soap. It smells good. It cleans very well. I have it in my bathroom right now, in my front bathroom, along with the Bath and Body Works hand soap for people who don't like bar soap. But I've been using this on a nail brush for my nails, and also I like bar soap personally. I like foaming hand soap too, but you know, and pump hand soap, whatever. Sandy, stop. Thank you. So yeah, I would recommend this one. My daughter finished a Bath and Body Works Sweet Pea antibacterial pocket bag. Now, my husband and my son have finished pocket bags, but they haven't given them to me. And I said, what'd you do with the pocket bags? We threw them away. So why are you doing throwing them away? I wanted to show them in my empties. So we've gone through more than just this, but they haven't saved them. And also just a quick little PSA. I was able to pop the top off of this, so you could refill it if you have hand sanitizer, just regular hand sanitizer. That way you can dangle it off of your purse or whatever. These have two little pieces of plastic right there, and as you can see, the inside of that has two little pieces of plastic where it goes. So after you're done, I've already taken this off once, and I just use something to pry the top off. So you have to do it carefully. You can't just pull it off with your hands. I had to use something to get underneath there, and I popped it off like right where the piece of plastic was. But I know hand sanitizer is like gold right now, so if you have a big bottle and you have empty ones of these and you want to put some in there, so like I said, you can just put it on your lanyard around your neck, or like take it on your purse or your backpack or whatever. It does, like, okay, so you want to make sure and get this going in the right direction. You can pop it back on there. Now, I've popped it off and on twice. This is the second time I've taken it off and put it back on, and I still can't get it off with my hands. So I can't tell you how many times you're going to be able to refill this before the container like stops working. I mean, before the plastic pieces right here just give out, and you know how plastic is. But if you're on your last pocket back, but you still have a nice size amount and you have a little funnel, save these. Take the lids off. That way you can carry these around with you on your pocket back container. So they don't want you to they don't want you to be able to refill these, obviously. But you can't do it. Sandy, come here. Come here. That's my girl. That's my girl. Yeah. That's my Sandy. You got wet. It rained outside. It rained outside. Yes, it did. Sorry about that. She apparently needed some attention. So I finished a winter, sorry, got distracted. Squirrel. We finished a winter Whitewoods foaming hand soap in the bathroom. And this is white birch, balsam fir, and snowy marshmallow. This smelled so good. Oh my gosh. You definitely got the marshmallow and the woods. I would definitely repurchase this. Winter Whitewoods. Highly recommend. And one thing you should know about me, yeah, the black plastic. Ugh. Bane of my existence, shiny black plastic. One thing you should know about me is that when the soap gets to, these soaps seem to be like highly concentrated, most of them. When it gets to about right there, I'll fill it full. I'll just put water in it, because it already is so highly concentrated that I don't think that adding a little water at about this point makes it more frugal for me. I mean, if you're single living on your own, you don't have to worry about it, but when you have 2 teenagers and a husband, you have to try and be frugal, because they don't really they're not as frugal as they should be. But this rose water and ivy, I love this packaging. It's beautiful. I'm gonna save this, especially now that hand soaps are I believe four for $20. So there's $7.50 if you just buy them on their own, and then 4 for $20. They have not had a hand soap sale that I know of in like a couple months. So I'm saving these. I'm not happy with Bath & Body Works right now. Not at all. I'm not happy with, okay, I was like, before I start this video, Leila, calm it down. We're just going to talk about candles and wax. But I'm going to stop here and insert a little Bath & Body Works rant, because I'm so disappointed in that company at the moment. And I have been increasingly disappointed, but they are showing their true colors with this coronavirus epidemic. A lot of companies are doing free shipping. a lot of companies are trying to help their customers out, I believe, and Bath and Body Works seems to be doing the opposite. Maybe their board of directors had decided to raise the prices on the pocket backs and the soaps before this whole pandemic, but, and here's the catch, but since America, I don't know if they service the whole world or if it's just North America primarily, but since we are in the middle of a crisis where we need these hand soaps and the pocket backs, they should be doing sales. They should be trying to keep up with demand on their pocket backs. If they can't keep up with demand, lower the price. Lower the price. Give us a hand soap sale. Lower the price. Give us free shipping. They've pretty much lost me as a customer, I believe. I mean, I had to say that because I like their hand soaps, I like their candles, but I don't like the business. I just don't. People's true colors are coming out, and yeah, back to candles. Finished a lighter. Okay, wallflowers. Lemon mint leaf. Can't smell it. Vanilla birch. I could smell it really good for the first couple weeks. Now I get, it's in the bathroom. Now I get an occasional like sniff of it. It's not really strong anymore. I don't know if that'll change. It's not even to the halfway point yet, but yeah, so I don't know if I could recommend this or not. I'm going to do the wax melts first, and then I will do the candles. Now keep in mind, these are just my empties. These are not like just everything I've been melting. My melting basket is right here. And also, I melt things until, like during my no-buy year, I'm melting things until the smell is gone. So that is why you're not going to see as many empties. I'm not emptying it when I want to smell something new, when it has a scent left. I'm also not emptying it when it's like I can still smell it, it's still present, but it's just not like knock you out of the room. So just keep that in mind. So the first one I have is from L3 Waxy Wonders, and it's, the name of it is Sword Art Online, which I don't know what that is. I'm assuming it's some sort of like anime, or I don't know. But the notes are orange soda, lemon, jasmine, and daylily. And I didn't get a whole lot of, I didn't get any orange soda or lemon. On cold you get a little bit, but melting it was just primarily a floral scent. It was a light, lovely floral scent. Almost like something you might find in like a little girl's room. It was that kind of, it was very sweet, innocent, a very sweet, innocent floral scent. So I did like it, and I probably wouldn't repurchase it just because it's not like a super strong throw, and if I'm gonna spend the money on vendor wax and the shipping and all of that, I want it to be extremely unique and very powerful. And this is not new, so it has had time to cure. It's also not too old. It may be like a year old. So for those reasons I wouldn't repurchase it, but I did like it. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just personal preference. I finished a pomegranate sorbet from DD Scents. You can get these at Hobby Lobby, and the great thing about these is you can get them for $1.50 now. When they have their candles on sale, they have been putting these on sale for half off, and they're $2.99, so you can get it for $1.50. This was kind of just like a deep berry scent. I don't know where the sorbet comes in. It doesn't smell icy or cold in any sense. It's just kind of like, and I think cassis is, I think it's a liqueur, and I don't get any sort of liqueur out of it. So for that reason, sorry, I'm uncrossing my legs, I probably would not repurchase this. Just because there's other deep berry scents that I like better. I also finished a Better Homes and Gardens Holiday Edition Be Jolly Holly. Now, I saved this for like around New Year's because it was kind of like a bubbly berry kind of scent. So yeah, I do get kind of like, it's not alcoholic at all. It's slightly floral. Like almost baby powdery floral. As well as just a slight bubbly effervescence. It's okay. It's not anything I would hoard, but I did like it. So there's that. And then I had this left over from February cherry pie. And sorry if the lighting's weird. It was really bright in here. Now I think a cloud is passing over or something. Like I said, it's a rainy day here. Thank the Lord. This was really nice. This cherry pie from Mainstays. It reminds me a lot of the sweet cherry pie candle from Bath and Body Works. Not identical. This one's a tiny bit sweeter, more sugary, but it definitely has the pie note, the pie crust note, and the cherry pie filling. And I really like this one. I don't know if I have a backup. I'm not sure. And I don't know if this was just last season's or the seasons before, if they brought it back out again. I don't know. But I liked it. I also finished a white linen and lace milk cup from Yankee Candle. Now I cut these in 4 because they're round shape like that, and I cut it into 4 pieces, and I melt each piece. And this is almost like a bridal floral scent. So my husband said he could smell it. He said it smells like a perfume, but I couldn't smell it that well. And I got it on clearance at Kohl's, and then I got probably like another 30% off. So I wouldn't repurchase this one again, but that's just me. And then the last one is Better Homes and Gardens Lemongrass and Ginger Aromatherapy Melts. And this one was really nice. It's very strong. I like a lot of these aromatherapy melts from Better Homes and Gardens. There's some that I'm not crazy about, some that that are too strong for me, actually. This on cold, you get the lemongrass and the ginger. On warm, it's really nice as well. I would repurchase this one again. So, okay, on to, oh no, I still have some, I have some vendor wax. First one is Seattle Rain Black Amber Warm Vanilla Sugar. This is from L3 Waxy Wonders. I bought several last year just for the bedroom. And this one was one that I bought just for the bedroom. I love amber scents. Vanilla sugar sounds nice for the bedroom. And the first couple times I melted it, these were in like 2 discs. The first couple times I melted it, it was detectable. This last time I put, no, these were bunts. I'm sorry. These were not the fluted discs. These were bunts. So I cut them into 4. And the last quarter that I used, I couldn't smell it. I don't know. They say polypro bags, your scent doesn't leach out, but then why after a couple years can I not, or after a year, can I not smell it even though it's in a polypro bag? I don't know. That's a question I can't answer. I also have 7-Up Pound Cake Cherry Almond. Now this was in my melting basket for February when I was melting the cherry pie scents, burning the cherry pie scents. And this, it did have a nice like almond cherry note. I didn't really get the 7-Up note at all. I got the pound cake, but it was not as prevalent as the cherry. And I would say that this is almost like a cough syrup cherry, but not quite, but it's not as mellow as like an almond scent. It's not an almond cherry scent. Let me turn the light on. Okay, hopefully that's better. And the strength when you put it in the melter for me was like a 5 out of 10, maybe a 6 if you're standing close to it. It wasn't undetectable, but it wasn't super strong. And it didn't last very long, maybe 4 to 6 hours. So the strength was about maybe a 6. The throw was like maybe a 4 out of 10. But it didn't last very long, so I wouldn't repurchase that one either. Okay, on to the candles. The first one is a Yankee Candle World Journeys Australian Eucalyptus. If you can see those wick clips, pretty, words fail me. My English is failing me. You can see the wick clips clearly, and you can also see the nubs of the wick clearly. And you can see it did soot some. It wasn't a completely clean burn. This candle was, to me, it was unscented. My husband could smell it. He said it was a light throw to him. So I would give this maybe, for me, the scent throw was 0. For him, it was probably like a 2. It did burn cleanly though, but I wouldn't repurchase this one. The next one I have is Village Candle, Eucalyptus Mint. And you can see here as well the wick clips and the wick. And this one was really strong. I got more of the mint, and it was like a spearmint. I got more of the mint than I did the eucalyptus. But the eucalyptus is kind of in the background, and this was a really nice candle. I would definitely repurchase this one, but you can see the soot issue. Now with Village candles, I have heard that they kind of can get stuck in the puny wick phase. So I was kind of worried about trimming the wicks too much, but I did have to trim the wicks on this, and I did trim them, but I never got the puny wick issue with this candle. So I love this candle. I would definitely repurchase it. It was just a nice, refreshing, minty, I don't know what eucalyptus is a tree, but I don't want to say like minty tree scent, because it's not a minty tree scent. It's just like a minty fresh scent, and I loved it. So I also finished up a cherry pie from Bath and Body Works. Now you can see there's a little bit of an issue, and I really don't know what happened to that, but this is a fabulous candle. Bright red cherries, fluffy flaky pie crust and crushed almonds. This was wonderful. I don't remember having an issue with this at all. The candle tells a different story, though. You can see the wax, like, striations on the glass. So the candle, the vessel tells me I did have issues, but I don't remember having issues, so maybe that's just where it hardened after I blew it out, where it hardened. I don't know. But I'm going to put this in the freezer after this. After I'm done, I'm going to put this in the freezer and pop this wax out and put it in my warmer. I'm not going to throw this wax away. That's like a sixth of the candle right there. It doesn't look like it put itself out, so I don't know. Maybe I'll light it up again and see what happens. I don't know. Honestly, I don't remember. I started this in the beginning of February, and now it is the beginning of April. So let's talk about this candle. This is Apple Weather from Bath & Body Works. If you will remember, you might not. I don't expect anybody to. I purchased this candle and then I started burning it, and it had that smell, that fake plasticky apple smell that sometimes Bath & Body Works gets in their apple candles, and I wasn't having it. So I exchanged it for another candle. I think I exchanged it for the Perfect Autumn because I was on a very low buy last year. And then I think it was semi-annual sale or something. I don't remember. But Mark ended up wanting, he was like, I really like that one. And I was like, ugh, okay, I'll try and deal with it. So we bought another one. I know, it's sacrilegious, really, it is. I can't believe it. But in my defense, the one that I had before smelled disgusting, like when I lit it. This one, I was like, it's gonna smell gross, but it didn't. It didn't smell like lavender. This is fresh farm stand apples, lavender leaves, cinnamon bark with essential oils. So it did not smell like lavender. I don't know what lavender leaves smell like, but it did not smell like the lavender flower. I also didn't get a whole lot of cinnamon bark in it. None. All I got was apple. But it was actually a fresh kind of, I wouldn't say Macintosh apple. Maybe like Pink Lady apple. It was a little bit brighter than Macintosh. But this was beautiful burning. I will admit that it's beautiful burning. Would I purchase this again on my own? No, I would not. I know my husband would repurchase it in a heartbeat. But yeah, I like the lid though. I do like the way it lights up. It is beautiful, but yeah. And then my last candle, I'm not done burning this one. It still has another burn in it, but I wanted to include it because I'm not going to carry it all through March because it's almost done. And that's Fresh Bamboo. Now this is from 2017. It is Sweet Bamboo, Lush Hyacinth, and Swaying Beach Grass. This has been an incredible candle, y'all. As you can see, like, there's no soot. Okay, I'll show you so you won't be like, she's rubbing something else off camera. There's no soot. I mean, of course, there's bound to be minimal amount of soot because it's a candle, but I just wanted to show you. This probably has maybe at least one more good 2 to 3 hour burn, and then it'll be done. But this has lived its life in my back room. Excuse me. That's allergies. So, but I've been able to smell this outside in my backyard. I've been able to smell it in the kitchen, in the dining room, even into the bedroom. This candle is a 10 out of 10. Throw and strength. It travels and it lingers. This would win prizes. This has truly amazed me. It's amazed me. I'm very happy I picked it up when I did. Actually, I'm having my husband picked it up because I wouldn't have picked it up. But he picked it up and I've been very happy with it. He really likes fresh scents. And they're growing on me. I mean, I don't mind them during a certain time. Like, normally I'll be like, I want to do a bakery scent. But in March, it's like, okay, we can do some fresh scents. And in fact, I'm still doing fresh scents. They're still going throughout the house. But I'm starting to, like, I need a bakery scent right now. So, standout, I guess, wax melt for me would be, it's either got to be the lemongrass and ginger or the cherry pie. They're equally good. They're just different, but they're equally good. And then I also have, this is a Beloved, and I don't have any more. It's my last one. This was wonderful. I would repurchase this one, and this was wonderful. I would have to say, though, for me personally, in my tastes, this would get my vote for Candle of the Month, just because I like the scent. I like this scent, but it's not my favorite. It's not my absolute favorite. So anyway, those are my wax and candle empties for the month of March. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you want to see more candle, wax, and home fragrance content. Leave me a comment and tell me if you've had any of these candles or wax melts or anything else I mentioned and what you thought of it. And I wish you all the best during these trying times, and I hope you all stay healthy. And yeah, I'll see you in my next video, friends. Bye.